Lifestyle Live. Come and see, you'll agree. There's a positive energy. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
We're here with Tom, Doc, and Kratos, of course. We were talking 2024 because we're talking some New Year's resolutions. And a lot of times, especially us pet owners, we think of ways that we can either maybe give our pets a better year or just be better pet owners throughout a year. What are some of those resolution ideas that you see most common when it comes to pets?
So I think it's the same thing with us. Let's look at our health and well-being.
Yep.
Are we going to exercise diet? Let's look at financial stuff. And then, of course, our mental well-being.
Sure.
And I think start off with health and well-being. Can we walk these guys more often to keep their weight off? 59% of our dogs are overweight or obese. And he's a good gym buddy, right?
Yeah.
How many times do you hear a person, I wanted to go to the gym, but nobody would go with me,
Yeah.
right? He has to go outside. You've got to walk him. If you walk him 2 times, 20 minutes each day, you're both going to lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that we forget that we're so connected to our animals, right? And so if we do incorporate some things in their lives, naturally that's going to happen to us as well.
Absolutely. Just doing that. And we talk also with not only dogs, but cat owners. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of cat owners out
Yeah.
there. And you've got 62% of cats are overweight. Can you walk them? Yeah, you can train a cat
Yeah.
to walk. It's easier to do things in home. The kitty teasers, the little poles with feathers on the end,
Yeah.
even laser pointers, although some behaviors don't like that. Just get them moving 15, 20 minutes a day. It's going to help them shed pounds.
Well, that's a mental health thing too, right? I mean, getting the animals and us humans, you're enjoying time away from the screens or whatever in doing that.
The main reason that people will relinquish dogs or cats is before behavior issues.
Yeah.
And when they get bored, when they don't have things to do, they're going to revert back to what can I do to make things exciting for me? Oh, I'm going to get in the trash. It's a self-fulfilling type thing. It's self-rewarding, right? You get in the trash, you're going to throw the paper all over the place, and we get upset because we don't want them to do that, but we haven't done anything to help them relieve and alleviate that boredom.
Yeah. A lot of that becomes routine as well, which we know our pets really rely on routine to have a happy, healthy life. How do we keep those things, routine, and making sure we're doing them each day?
So I think it's important, again, we talk about the walking. Let's get up at the same time. I know people don't like to hear this, right? But you and I both get up early to get things done during the day, right? Even on the weekends when I'm not at work, these guys got to get up. They're used to being fed at 6 o'clock in the morning, roughly.
Yeah.
So if it's getting to be 6:30, 7 o'clock, I hear them. I hear them racing around in their room, and I know if I don't get in there, they're going to start tearing things up. So we have to be consistent for them. And so that would be a good resolution as well. Let's be consistent for our pets, consistent with their feeding times, consistent with their health care, things like that.
It's so easy as life gets busy, especially around the holidays, to say, oh my gosh, I haven't filled the bowl and now it's 9:30 at night, and they're like, we've been waiting for 3 hours to eat dinner, dude. Like, what are you doing? What about as far as simple things like taking your pets to the vet? I know sometimes that can be something that people keep pushing back or whatever. Making that a routine thing is huge too, right?
Right, especially in this economy right now. People are like, do I pay this bill or do I take the dog to the veterinarian? Exactly. There's a study done by Synchrony Bank, and they looked a couple years ago at what causes financial stress with people, and a $500 bill will cause financial distress for people. That's your emergency exam and maybe blood work. Okay, that doesn't even start talking about treatment. So you need to be prepared financially. Care Credit is a wonderful medical credit card that you can use. Have another credit card specifically for your dogs, a savings account, pet insurance. There's lots of different ways you can talk to your veterinarian about which ones are best.
Tom, thank you as
Thanks,
always.
Cody.
Happy New Year,
Happy
my friend.
New Year.
Happy New Year, Kratos. Enjoy it. He's like, I'm done.
He's done.
We did our work. All right, back. Are we going back to studio now?
Again, Kratos is like 2024. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm done for 2023.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.